fours. DA, thank you. One thing you notice, Doris, both these teams very strong on the backboard.
And that's about effort, right? There's got to be a willingness to mix it up physically, to be able to work hard. And you see teams that are not afraid to scrap and claw. Hey, that's how I play.
I love rebound. You did play that way, that's right. But you love rebounds, don't you?
I do, because I think it takes commitment. You've got to continue to work. You know bodies are flying around in there. It's not for the faint of heart.
And it's the Warriors to start out. Now, Golden State's starting five. The incredible shooting pair of Curry and Thompson in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Durant, and it's Pachulia in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him to him.
Get out of the way. That's a specialty. Flying to the basket with no fear and conversion.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Takes it from 10. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Oh, what a season 2015-16 turned into for Zaza Pachulia. Acquired by Dallas for a heavily protected second-round pick, he filled that starting role admirably and was instrumental in helping the Mavericks make the playoffs.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And Pachulia nearly voted an all-star starter in the West last season.
How about a big social media movement drove a lot of the votes for him, and something he wasn't ever really involved in. Just shows how much people appreciate his game, though. Not a big numbers guy, but he impacts winning.
And Curry, here we go. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
You know, he's so integral to the success of their offensive system.
LeBron against Durant, and finished off by LeBron.
Don't give LeBron James a lane to the hoop, because he will be ruthless in his attack. He takes advantage anytime he sees daylight.
Durant kicks to Thompson. Golden State moving the ball around. It's Curry outside. Good D by Irving.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3.
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Cavaliers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And Tristan Thompson has improved his scoring efficiency, Doris, every season in the NBA.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Kevin, this is not a go-to scorer, more of a garbage buckets type player, but he's learning how to be effective. And he's also improving as a decision maker. Last season, his best ever assist-to-turnover ratio.
And Cleveland making a change here. Dunleavy's checked in. Curry against Irving. Curry kicks to Durant. Takes a 3. Durant with another miss. And here are the Cavaliers now. Thompson passes to James. 17-foot shot on the way. And the bank shot is good. LeBron's got 8 points.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
That's tipped. Pachulia dishes to Durant. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Cavaliers have gone 4-4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Thompson kicks to Dunleavy. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Dunleavy's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
James has a 2-pointer. Nice spin off the left rim and in. He's got 10.
Well, you talk about a dominant quarter. Everything's coming up points for this guy.
Thompson kicks to Durant. Again, Durant missing.
At some point, he has to stop shooting. How is this helping his team?
Here's Dunleavy. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Warriors trail by 9. Curry gets to Green. in for Pachulia. He gets it there. Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
Boy, a really bad collective mental lapse. They are fortunate he missed that.
And then Irving slams it in.
And even through contact, Kyrie still able to finish shots consistently.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And that's how we play the game. Bring it in, let's go. I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we wanted more than that. Now let's stay sharp, finish strong.
For Dunleavy, Jefferson comes in for James. Amon Shumpert's checked in for Smith. And Mo Williams subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Different look here for the Warriors. David West is checked in for Pachulia. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. Clark, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Here's Clark, funded by Shumpert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries it from 9. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Goes up on the high post. And again, it's Cleveland.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
Boy, they have a chance to put an end to this one before it even really gets started. That's how good their offense has been.
Iguodala kicks to Livingston. Looking to end the run. And the serious dunk to finish it off.
Sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunk's the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, they certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Throwing it down that emphatically energizes the whole team, and that can be a huge shift in momentum.
Dishes it to West. Back to Livingston. The shot's good on the assist by West.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Williams passes to Thompson. Back to Williams. Second shot opportunity. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so we will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. Ladies check in for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Thompson no good on the free throw. And you know, you look at the depth of the Warriors, never mind their dominant starting five, Greg. Their reserves are as good as some starting units in the NBA.
And for some teams, that can cause problems, where guys aren't playing as much as they feel they deserve. When you're playing for a team that's competing for a championship role, players understand that some sacrifice is required.
Williams, that's good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Warriors trail by 13. Shot in the game clock separated by 5. Some nice passing by Golden State. Livingston, that's good.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Livingston's gotten 3 of his 5 shots to go here. Puts it up from 17. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Thompson, he has such a low, wide base. He is near impossible to fully box out.
The drive by Green, and stolen by Williams. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Cavaliers lead by 13. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And certainly one of the game's bigger personalities, Draymond Green, had this to say about his approach to leadership.
most important is just about how the guys respond to me. And, just really bringing that energy and that attitude, man.
A heart and soul guy. Draymond Green has the kind of spirit, guys, that everyone else can just kind of feed off of.
Yeah, his talents and contributions now being appreciated. He's forced his way into the discussion of top 10 players in our league.
And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go. Having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. And for the Cavaliers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
It's been a point of emphasis, no doubt, to make sure they attack the rim offensively.
And until the defense closes off that lane to try and stop that, no reason to change strategies.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. It's the Splash Brothers in the backcourt. Iguodala out there with Durant, and it's Pachulia in at the 5. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Kyrie Irving, one of the most explosive scorers in the league, perhaps the best crossover in the entire NBA. Lightning quick in either direction, strings them together to leave defenders grasping at thin air.
Cleveland leading by 15. Smith in the post. He's covered by Thompson. Smith gets it to go on the assist by Love.
Well, you really like to see Smith go to work inside there, always looking to expand on his game.
Talk about Irving scoring. He can go for 50 on any given night.
Well, Kevin, listen, he's got the pull-up threes, he can finish around the rim, he's a shoot-first point guard, and not a bad fit playing alongside a point forward like LeBron.
Here's James. The shot missing. Excellent D there from Pachulia. For 3, Durant gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Boy, somehow he wound up all by himself behind the arc. Clearly a missed assignment on the defensive end. Coach will not be happy.
Here's James. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. James has got 12 points in the game.
He's doing everything he can to help stretch his lead. He's working hard, converting at a high percentage of them. Nice.
Curry's shot is off. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Irving. No good on that one. The Warriors go the other way. On deep. Curry, good. He's got 5.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
The Cavaliers leading by 13. James kicks to Smith for 3. And Pachulia pulls it down. Golden State's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. The shot by Thompson, no good.
He just didn't have enough strength to complete that shot.
From about 19 feet, the shot's good from LeBron. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
Yeah, smart play from LeBron. Recognizing his best option was the pull-up.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Way to work, gentlemen. Let's go now. Hustle up.
As a hard-nosed player, extremely competitive, fearlessly going down the lane. Do you think that's something a player can learn, or is it something that you're born with? It's within you,
Yeah,
so to speak.
I think you can be successful without necessarily having a tremendous competitive drive. I do think you want to have a certain level of pride, but toughness and competitive spirit, I think, there's a wide variation from player to player.
Gets a hand on it, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Thompson kicks to Iguodala. The screen from Thompson. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got 3 rebounds so far in the game from 11 feet away. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. 16 points for LeBron.
It simply doesn't seem to matter how many players LeBron has around him on the inside. He finds a way.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, there's no doubt that the Splash Brothers are the most dangerous backcourt in the NBA. Steph Curry is the MVP, but he said of Klay Thompson, I love playing with him. How much better he's gotten since day one is kind of scary. He's such a great two-way player, and he isn't anywhere close to hitting his ceiling. Evan?
Thanks, D8. They're one heck of a tag team. Some changes for Golden State. Green is checked in for Iguodala. Ian Clark comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Over in the corner, Livingston. Durant kicks to Green. Just 5 on the clock. West gets the bucket.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
The Cavaliers leading by 15. Here's Irving. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
Yeah, I think one thing, when LeBron returned to Cleveland, it was such a change in team culture, right? That military background that he sort of absorbed in Miami, he tried to bring that back to Cleveland. Now they're an outlier, but I think LeBron wanted the Cavs to move in that direction.
Green kicks to Durant from past the arc. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the board has been impressive.
Got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there. 9 points for Kyrie Irving. And LeBron last season made his case publicly known about the need for the Cavs to go in early, go home late, and put in work. Think that helped?
Well, I think he was doing whatever he could, and at times it may have rubbed people the wrong way. And I think we have seen a change, though. Players are working harder. They understand the level of commitment needed to compete for a title.
Feeds it to Clark. And it's good assisting on the play with Livingston.
And they may be...
Great job, guys. Nice work. Take a seat now. Let's talk. Hey, we're in great shape, fellas.
Did a great job of surrounding LeBron James with shooting.
So I think, Kevin, you and I both know that's how the league is trending. And the Cavs set records last year for three-pointers made in the playoffs. It's become their identity, and as successful as they've been, I don't see that changing.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Love. Jefferson comes in for James. Lamont Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. And Williams in for Kyrie Irving. And that one's good. Durant. 52 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Jefferson. And the bucket counts. And he's on his way to the free throw line. Trying to make it a three-point play.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season. And this Warriors team is so dominant on so many levels. But for me, what energizes them is that fluidity and that unselfishness of their offense. I mean, it's so much fun to play that way, and that joy feeds into every aspect of the game. And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And the Warriors with such terrific decision-making and ball movement, it's hard to beat them playing old-school isolation offense.
And modern NBA defenses make it hard to score that way. Meanwhile, the Warriors are able to create open looks time and time again with their skill level and constant work.
Nobody here. Williams takes a big high bounce and goes in. Williams has got 8 points.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
Here's Livingston. 6 points for him. Green, the screen. For three, Durant, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Cavaliers ahead, running away with it. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
With the intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. We're doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm and we have a great tempo, so we're trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson, joined by LeBron James, putting in some incredible work. He had 16 points and 1 assist. He struggled in their last game, but he's not having any problems tonight. Really good first half for him. He was right on the mark. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, they killed it on the glass, and they did it with high-level fundamentals. Blocking out, maintaining position, and going up strong to the basket. If they board like that in the second half, this league will continue to grow.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Well, they gave up too many good looks. Look at the field goal percentage against them. This tells the whole story. Not enough activity defensively, not enough disruption. Right? Like Kenny disrupts me all the time, not enough disruption.
And that's it.
Glad to have you back with us in Cleveland as we take a look down at the outside portion of Quicken Loans Arena. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Well, there are very few defenders who can check him one-on-one. And in fact, collectively, he's a challenge for defense.
Love and Thompson, the hard rebounding post pair. Smith and LeBron filling out the wings. And it's Irving at the one. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. LeBron James, Doris, known obviously as a great leader. In fact, Mike Miller, one of his teammates, called him the best teammate in the world. Last season, he was called to task for some of his actions.
Right. Well, Kevin, there were some social media messages which seemed to be sort of criticizing his teammates in some measure, hanging out with Dwayne Wade and talking about getting different teammates. And, of course, between the lines, he was as great as ever. You know, the message from the coach, clear. Focus on your team, keep it in-house.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The Warriors shooting 39% from the floor, at their best. Moving against Curry. Back to Durant. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. That's now 8 points for Kevin Durant. The Cavaliers shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
You know, guys, you can make the case that Tristan Thompson has a center's game and a power forward's frame. He put on some weight going into last season in order to spend more time at the 5. That was probably a wise choice.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Durant. Thompson able, Doris, to defend the 4 and 5 spot pretty well.
Yeah, I think, Kevin, you know, you love his ability to be able to bang inside and also move laterally when he's away from the rim. And though he's not a great shot blocker, he gives you just enough rim protection when you play him at the 5 spot.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Curry against Irving. officials call a traveling violation.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
Mike Dunleavy, who's checked in for James. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime.
Timeout.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Bring it in. Take a seat.
Players that you admire and look up to.
Yeah, Magic Johnson. I was a point guard. I obviously didn't have Magic's size, but I loved how much Magic wanted to make the people around him feel great about playing the game. And just with a smile on his face, you know, we all love and are passionate about the NBA and playing the game of basketball. So he was a guy I really loved.
Well, no one enjoys the game more than you. I just being around you, watching you broadcast, I know you love it at all levels. You love the game.
Love. If they're tipping it up, Kevin, I'd like to be there.
You're watching, that's right.
Tough start to the second half, just 1 of 5. Wow.
Here's Irving. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Yeah, that's the look you're working toward with your offense. Hurts when you don't get it.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked. They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Curry gets the bucket.
Boy, that's the wrong man to leave wide open in three-point territory. He makes them pay.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alden.
Well, guys, we've seen the Warriors become a powerhouse franchise, but sometimes great teams can overlook opponents. Coach Kerr takes a cue from Greg Popovich and talks about what he calls appropriate fear. Draymond Green explained, you're not going to be scared or back down from anyone, but have appropriate fear, which just means respect them. Respect that they can beat you. Kevin?
HDA, it's always about focus.
Irving, one of those guys that will make a shot no matter how well you defend him. That's just how good he is.
Curry kicks to Iguodala. Back to Curry, beyond the arc. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
And this is the thing. They're trying to battle back, but his erratic shooting is really hurting. I think greatness requires sacrifice, and Kevin Love has fit beautifully as a secondary scorer here. He spaces the floor with that shooting ability, willing to hit the offensive glass, and he's become a player who can score efficiently without dominating the ball.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Channing Fries checked in for Tristan Thompson. Jefferson comes in for Mike Dunleavy. Shumpert is checked in for Smith. And Williams in for Kyrie Irving. Clark is checked in for Golden State. Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the 3rd quarter. A nice 62% from the field. There's Williams. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8. And at the same time, the Love creates breathing room for others with his shooting. Doors, it's clear he doesn't want to be reduced to just being a floor spacer.
But I don't think, Kevin, that's the best role for him either. He's a player who can work from the elbow and on the post. He makes plays for himself and those around him. They've got to run the ball through him at times to get him touches and allow him to make plays.
Thompson outside. They need this. And it's good assisting on the play with Livingston. Thompson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Cavaliers have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the 3rd. And that one's good. Shumpert.
That guy's not sure how many big men could have found that open man that quick. Great play from Kevin Love there.
Thompson against Williams. Here's Livingston, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA great. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
That's the point, guys. When your lead playmaker can get to the rim like that and convert, monster advantage.
Steps back and fires. Got a piece of it, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And Cleveland making a change here. James is checked in. And Golden State also making a change. Kevin Durant's checked in for Klay Thompson. And here's James outside. Good for his 9th make taking just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
And guys, you can feel the electricity in the air when LeBron gets the ball. He is grooving right now.
And the stuff by West.
A bit undersized for that power forward, but boy, does he get in the air so quick. Such great lift.
Fires top of the key. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
And just a little bit ragged defensive.
Been the story all too often for them today. Too disorganized, not playing cohesive basketball at all.
Three-pointer. It's Mo Williams with the rebound. And David West gets the whistle that time. That's his fourth foul of the contest. Cleveland's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Goes up on the wing. LeBron James again. LeBron's got 23.
LeBron has become such an accomplished mid-range shooter. You've got to crowd him or he's going to drop that one in every time.
Picked by West. Durant dishes to Livingston. And stolen by LeBron. Got it off in time. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. The Warriors shooting reasonably well, 45%. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Livingston is out there with Ian Clark, and it's Durant. Then there's Anderson Varejao, and it's McAdoo in at the power forward. Fires for 3. No good from Clark. Well, Cleveland shooting has been sensational, 75% for the game. And then Shumpert slams it in.
Oh, and he capped that one off with a little something extra, switching hands on the dunk.
He knows how to get some hang time there. Great play. And that replay is sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Jones drives in. He can't get that one to fall. Golden State's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Livingston kicks to Varejao. Inside, McAdoo. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
It's Williams with the drive. The Warriors pull it in. Durant's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Takes the 3. And Shumpert pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage. That's
Williams gets the bucket.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And McAdoo gets to Durant. Up again. McAdoo, great positioning on the putback.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Upside Jones. It's good.
Boy, George Gervin-esque with the feathery touch on the finger roll. Don't see that too much anymore.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Passes to Clark. It's off the screen. That shot, no good. And Cleveland the other way now. Outside jump. Here's Jones. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Jones has got 4 points in the quarter.
Sound offensively. Really no other way to put it here in the second half.
Yeah, and it's because they're moving sharply, getting good shots. Big advantage in field goal percentage.
Durant, no good.
Listen, that's a looking kick, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Dunleavy kicks to Jones. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Jones has gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Durant for 3. Durant with another miss.
Yeah, but the effort's been there for him, just not getting the results.
Here's the dish to Williams. And shot on the way. Good on the jump shot.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Golden State's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Of course, you've talked to so many and heard a lot of insight on which coaches in the NBA have the most impact on the game. You've coached, you've played. Gather it in for us. Give us a compass on this topic.
Yeah, this is an interesting one because you can go in a lot of different directions. You look at a guy like Doc Rivers, who, because he played, there is this, seems to be this natural affinity of the players. You talk about a player's coach, understands relationships, won a championship in Boston, convinced a group of offensive-minded guys like Paul Pierce and Ray Allen that they needed to play defense to the level of Kevin Garnett. You also look at a guy like Jeric, who, though he is young, paid his price to come up through the ranks, talks about spending years in that dark, dank Miami video operations room. But when guys like Jeff Van Gundy, Stan Van Gundy, Doug Collins are complimenting you as a young guy in Eric Spoelstra, I'm thinking he's got a pretty good future.
Are you surprised when good coaches don't win in the league?
Yes, but I think so much goes into winning. You have to remain healthy, and over the course of an 82-game schedule, that's hard. You've got to have great organizational strength, Kevin. We know that now ownership and general managers have to be as strong as the head coach. And listen, there's luck. You know, sometimes injuries play a part in who you match up against and who you don't. There's so much to winning.
Wonderful insight. Here's Livingston. No good off the front iron. Cleveland's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. And Shumpert slams it in.
And just a commendable effort from Shumpert, taking that right into the teeth of the defense. Tenacious, strong player who is good at drawing contact.
Clark. And it's good assisting on the play with Livingston. Livingston's got 5 assists in the game. Cleveland's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter.
One team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Cleveland.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for James.
You know, I really liked his efficiency. A lot of effort expended to get quality looks, and he made them pay offensively all night long.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Jordan McRae, he's checked in for Cleveland. Then for the Warriors, Jones comes in for Anderson Varejao. And it's Klay Thompson in for Durant. Livingston passes to Clark. Some nice passing by Golden State. But 3. They get it back. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. No good on that one. A different look now for Cleveland. Fry comes in for Jones. And it's Jefferson in for Dunleavy. Durant's checked in for the Warriors. Channing Frye, a three-point specialist at 6'11". It's a shot he didn't really utilize in earnest until his 5th year in the league.
And think about it, Kevin. It's like he flipped the switch. It's become the staple of his offensive game, and he's a trendsetter in that regard. Very tough to defend that pick and pop at the top of the key.
And there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him. The Warriors making a switch here. West is checked in. Williams attacking. 2 points. That one goes.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
You can feel the love that this crowd has for them. I think the passion of their supporters made a huge difference in tonight's outcome.
Outside Jefferson. Here's McRae. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this one.
And that's the thing. When you fought all game, expended all your energy, you want to do everything you can to come away with the W.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kyrie, nice win tonight. What was your thought process coming into the game?
You know, I was just going out there trying to compete on every play, trying to play as much defense as possible. You know, just sticking to our game plan. We had a game plan going in and we executed.
Got it done at both ends of the floor, Kyrie. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.